ProGroupRacing.com.au presents Show Us Your Tips, having a rare Friday night preview on a Thursday evening. How are you, Beaver?
Yeah, pretty good, mate. How are you?
Good. What's been happening?
Oh, mate, working away, trying to stay out of trouble. You know how it is.
Yeah, busy week.
Yes.
So we're going to punch out one tonight for tomorrow night, and then our full comprehensive Saturday preview will be up about midday tomorrow. So
Yes, straight early backup.
Yeah, quick backup there.
Yeah, that's how we like to run, mate.
That's it. Get through it quick, and then we'll head into the Christmas period. Hopefully get everyone some money for that. Let's have a look at Canterbury first. Dry track rail is around. Where is it there? Where have I got my rail notes?
Good tracks, good format.
Good for. And
Friday night.
Under
lights.
Under lights. The recipe for success is find the leader generally and find the winner, which is how I've approached it. Keener on the first half of the card, I suggest, but we'll see how we get through it. I'll lead us away. I think we can find a winner in the first. I'm going to tip the backup horse, Mezen, who gets control here. Avdullah won't mess around. Straight on a bunny. Greyhound around there, and hopefully kick us off with a winner. What are you doing in the first?
Yeah, mate, I probably thought along the same lines. I thought Mazine from Waterhouse Stable, we know they like to lead, probably lead here if it can control the pace. Might be just a little bit too nippy in the straight. Yep. Stepping up 1900. Nice bet.
Cool. I'm going to go against the bias a little bit in the second. Take my chances here on what might be a good horse. I thought Overlord, talented horse. If you go back through its starts, it's placed behind Mwanga, Achiever, Rothfire, Holyfield, and Peltzer. There's none of them in this race.
Won a barrier trial really easy.
And trial. Well, it's always had a bit of an issue starting and been a bit quirky, but it's always been a spruik. And I think here in an average maiden, it can hopefully get us off to a double winning start.
Yeah, I thought the same. Like if you go back, I think it was a Group 1 race, was it, last start, before I went for a spell by Mwanga, and it was well in the market, $4.80.
Yep.
Before that ran third behind Holyfield, where it started favourite at $2.60.
Yep.
So, look, it was a horse that had some wraps on it in its last prep. It's weighted up to 60 kilos, but it just looks better than these. I'd be very surprised.
And gate 3's it jumps here. It can sit leaders back almost.
I thought 350 was good value.
It's actually been back when I did the form last night.
It was $4.
$4, yeah. So it hasn't been missed, but don't worry about booking Stockdale just because of the weight. That's the only issue there.
Yep.
And I guess everyone else has decided they were $4 each of two with the second favourite, Captivari, because of the JMac factor. But I think people have
get on Overlord,
to the top horse.
Like your work.
Where to next for you, Beaver? And in the third? What are you doing with your boyfriend?
Who's that?
Knight of Power.
In the fourth?
He's in the fourth or the third?
The fourth, mate.
In the third?
No, nothing in the third for me.
Excited.
Yeah, I thought, look, Knight of Power gets a field here that can certainly win. Back to, midweek company. Most of its running's been in better class than this. First up was pretty good. Just got pipped. Looked like it was going to win, and
that's right. I was on Monaco, so it did us a favour.
Yeah, so if it can sit closer to the speed like it did last start, I certainly think huge chance in this. 1550's up right up its alley, drawn well.
Yeah, map's the only issue. Just really bad bias is the only issue for me as well.
But it started a little bit closer last start.
It did, yeah, and J Mac knows how to ride Canterbury.
Yeah. I like Knight of Power.
Yep. Don't disagree. Like I said, the only possible question mark, if you know the track's playing fair, is the track bias. Similar story in the fifth, where I think Smart Image is a reasonable horse and has been saved for this one. Trialled up quite nicely. We did discuss it when it was saved from last Saturday to come here. I don't see anything scary in this field. Cafe Royale has trialled, hasn't been with us, but trialled barrier to box okay. This is a fairly ordinary affair, and again, if the map isn't a big detriment where it gets in a run, I think Smart Image around $4 is a good price as well.
Yeah, I think so as well. Couldn't disagree there. I thought if there's a knockout chance, probably the number 10, Blondo, might be a sneaky each way bet or one for the multiples.
Yeah. I looked at it as well, but I got sick of chasing around Melbourne and not getting much of a result there. Where to next for you, mate?
I went to the 6th, and I felt a horse like Malkovich was going to be really hard to beat in this.
Yeah.
I think again it's probably going to get straight on the bunny, and be really hard to run down. Rachel King's flying at the moment, going really well, and if it can get away from some cheap sectionals early on, could well be another fairly good bet here.
Great. Yeah, no argument there. Same. Not going to add much more to that. Into a tough finish for the day. I was keener in the front half of the program than the back half.
I like something in the 7th.
I was going to ask you about that. Is it the favourite?
No.
Oh, who do you like?
I like So United.
Okay.
$6.50.
Yeah.
Avdallah Waterhouse combination again, for similar reasons. I think this horse will probably jump to the front and lead, and again can control the race from there. Won a maiden by 3.5 lengths last start, and look, stepping out of a maiden into a race like this does worry me a little bit, but this is a pretty open affair. And look, yeah, I don't think around the $6.50 it's a silly bet, and I think it'll definitely fill a hole.
Fantastic. I love Avdallah and those sort of horses because he doesn't leave anything to chance. He goes, if I'm leading, I'm leading.
Yep.
Straight Zot, finds a fence.
And it's drawn in 9, so it has to come out and lead.
Yeah, and there's no doubt where it's going. Nice find there. Anything for the last?
Look, I'm going to come back to Race on Dietra.
Yeah, one of yours. I thought.
Yep. So around the $5 mark, I feel this horse again. A bit worried about where it might sit and run, but first up was very good, and then it's been down to Melbourne, where it hasn't had, probably hasn't gone as well as what we thought, but it's raced in good races. Like it's ran 5th, a couple of starts back, 5th behind Swat's That.
Yeah.
Who ran second
behind
went
down for all the,
September run.
The good form
and
races down there.
was less than 5 lengths off from there in a pretty good race. And then La Mexicana, but that was a pretty awful bottomless track, that one.
Yep.
So you can put a line through that. So outside of that, its form's looked pretty good. It had a really soft trial. It didn't do anything. Just
was it this track? It had the big, the looked like a
first
world
up.
leader when it first up.
Killed him. So I'm hoping it can hit that form again, and $5 is a nice little bet for me.
Yeah, and I think there's a drag on the favourite given it's 2 Nash controlling at Canterbury to Tommy Stockdale, who again he's fine, but he's not Nash Ruilla on a leader's track, and so maybe a knock on that. And I know that I just see that's drifting as well, so not on my own thinking that. So money's come for Raison Detra. So good way to finish the day. Quick summary of our thoughts at Canterbury for the Friday night meetings. Fantastic Friday night meetings, actually. If you haven't been out there, they're one of the more enjoyable nights out. If you're in Sydney, they used to be free entry. I think it's a small charge. I think it's now $20, but you get $20 worth of drinks just because they have to control COVID crowds. But fantastic food markets, pony rides, stuff for the kiddies, so can recommend that. It's I've taken the girls out a couple of times and they love it.
Yeah,
so
perfect.
They're good.
We must do that.
We should do it. Yeah. I'll put it this way: if it was 20 minutes closer, if it was Rose Hill, I'll go every Friday.
Yeah,
like the kids love it. There's free pony rides. Hard to go wrong.
We might do that.
We'll tee you that for. We might even throw it out for a cricket do or something. Get a couple of cars down there. We'll go ourselves
Next Friday.
Take the kids up. Yep, sounds good. Let's settle on some thoughts, though. You got a best and a value?
Yeah, my best bet of the day comes race 6, number 2, Malkovich. Mm-hmm. And my value bet comes up in the last. Race 8, number 12, Raison Dietra.
Nice work. I'm going to make my best, a tough one. If all things considered, if bias is okay, Overlord's probably my best. And I like no real odds, but I think we can get the favourite beaten in the first with Mezin. Might even start favourite. I'm pretty keen on my tips. Nothing of value, but pretty keen that they'll all run quite well.
Yep.
Let's head down south. Moonee Valley's the companion meeting. If you're not going out, we've got to mention progretracing.com.au, of course. Visit there for all your free guides and news stories and tips each and every day. Plenty going on there. Plenty happening in the New Year's that is excited to be part of. I've been filled in recently on a bit of that stuff. It's going to be bigger and better. New form guides coming and stuff going on there. What
are we going to be doing for them in the next few weeks?
And we're going to have some bookmaker reviews coming up.
Yes.
That's on the table, so we'll have our thoughts, our candid comments.
Where to bet, what to look for.
And what we look for and what we like in some of the apps and some of the mobile sites. So that's coming up as well as some opinion pieces and thoughts on the way we approach form study and that sort of thing. Maybe even a special guest or two as we go along. So that's all coming up on progritracing.com.au. But as I said, head down to, and also cheap plug, gratuitous plug, if you're not going to the races tomorrow, head to Club Redfern. We'll be hosting a book launch for Work on Sunday. What is it? League Sunday, Work on Monday. Local author Anthony Loxley is launching his book for Rugby League. So head down there. The Footy and Frothies crew will be doing a show around there. So if you're looking for someone to have a beard, pop in there. If not, Canterbury. Let's head to Moonee Valley where the rail is in the 3 metre mark. So we don't. Generally, it's fair, but under lights, I've defaulted to it being a leaders track, which happens more often not at the Valley under lights with any rail movement. Where are we going to kick off? It's something in the first.
Yeah, I didn't have any.
I like the return of Royal Gun Salute. I did spruik it, I think, a couple of weeks back when it was in at one of the midweek meetings. But it went to the Friday night Pakenham and won quite well, and I think it can win again for Luke Nolan and Philip Stokes. But let's head to where
nice little odds around the 450 mark, Daggy.
So we want to see. We'll know.
Fire up.
Yeah, interesting to see how the track's going to play again. But once we've got a bit more confidence, after we'll have a bit more confidence after that, I should say. Second race today. Got anything?
Yeah, I like the favourite here, Livingston Falls. I thought it was almost a certainty beat first up. It nearly toppled over around the turn, and then still got going again. And you have to be a pretty good young horse to do that. So expecting a little bit of better luck tomorrow, and around the 6-4 mark should be hard to beat.
Great. I was giving a chance to Red Santa as well, just on the basis of it. Didn't have a lot of luck on debut. Started $3. Started well in the market. I think it's $4. The other one in the market here, Tarantello, started $14. Then Red Santa just got chopped out and hit the line really well. So that was my starting point, but definitely respecting the favourite in Livingston Falls. Into the third, I'm going to throw up the favourite here, though, which is D Keeper, who's racing quite well. Beat home Metronome, who you found for us at odds on the weekend.
Hey,
nice find.
The Beaver, value bet of the day, $10.
Came through for us, Beaver.
How good am I going? Well done.
So that form, though, I'm saying that race has stood up. Our Birdsong comes through there as well. And from gate 8, hopefully works across and probably gets control here or outside lead again.
Yeah.
And she'll be too good. So
it's going good. It's going good.
Yeah.
It should be one of the hardest to beat on the night, I reckon.
Yep. Where to next for you, mate?
My next bet came up in, let me tell you, race 6, I think it was. I skipped a couple, race 6.
No, that's cool. Do
you have any?
I could make a case for Rock Tycoon. Can forgive it in the 5th, but it's a tough 1,000-metre race and they're not necessarily races I, to be honest, bet into the 955s.
Yeah, no, me either.
Unless there's something I'm really keen on. But I thought Rock Tycoon, you can... that Grandview Avenue we know is going well, and Meteorite maybe not as well, but before that had a pretty impressive win here at the Valley. I think I might be leading the times. Was it this one? Let's set the record on the.
That's one hour.
No, at Moonee Valley, he's got the leading the times. I think Meteorite smashed the time anyway. Trying to find it. Anyway, talk myself, punters. We'll move on. Race 6.
Race 6. I come up with Melita.
Okay.
Thought 2 starts back was pretty good, and I don't think it had the easiest of runs last start when it finished a nice 4th and still finished off pretty well. Was still hitting the line. Gets the 2,000 metres here. I think this horse can be very hard to beat, and we'll get the last crack at him here, particularly the favourite. We had tipped it a few starts back, and it just seems that horse that's finishing around the money, but never getting the chocolates. And I think that could be the case again. I just don't think it's got a lot of tick of that. Moonee.
The two that beat at home are both in Saturday, so we'll know for Saturday how that form looks.
Yep. So I think Melita at around the $5 mark presents pretty good value, and if they're finishing off here, it'll be too good for these.
Great. I'll default to you there. We've got Pakenham form for the Mares 64. A couple of 64s to finish the night. Anything else you like?
Nothing in the 7th, mates. I don't know about you.
No, the Philly Mare 64s.
Yeah, no, I like the favourite in the last.
Okay,
Cielo d'Oro.
Yep.
First up last start was very good. Won by a fair few lengths. Hayes Dabney combination with Jamie Mott aboard. I expect it to produce something similar in the last there and be dominant again.
Great. Let's do a quick summary then. Your best and value for the day?
My value was in, where was it? The last one I tipped. Melita, race 6, number 4, around the $5 mark. And my best came up in race 3, number 3, Dekeeper.
Great. I am with you. Dekeeper is my best of the day tomorrow, best of the night tomorrow. And I'll make my value the first Royal Gun Salute for the Stokes Yard. As we've mentioned, progroupracing.com.au, check them out. And by the time you're watching this, you might almost have the Saturday preview ready as well. That'll be up nice. That'll be up around lunchtime tomorrow. Until then, Beaver.
I've got to go north.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you do have to go north. The king of the north. What have you got?
They would not be happy. Punters would not be happy.
What do we got?
I got 3.
What's on tomorrow?
Doomben. Afternoon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're doing twilight.
Oh, they do that.
Yeah, that's right.
Christmas ones.
Yeah, race 3, number 11, The Darling. That's you, Daggy.
Guilty.
Yep. Race 4, number 11, Platinum Euros. And one a bit odds on, but it'll probably get us the Chockies Ballistic Boy.
There's a moral.
Race 5, number 3. So I reckon all up the bookie's daughter, all 3 of those.
If I was going to have one bet tomorrow at all, it'll be that.
Ballistic Boy.
Yeah.
Yep. It's nothing juicy in the odds, but if you...
Well, as we'll talk about next week, $1.7 now, you might be able to boost that up to, if you're lucky, to get your $1.90 even somewhere.
Yes.
Which we'll talk about when we talk about our bookie stuff next week.
Yeah, perfect.
So, other than that, good work. Back for Randwick. We're at the headquarters tomorrow, Randwick and Flemington for our next review. Take care, guys. Good luck, and we will talk to you very, very shortly.
No worries.
See you guys.